In the case of Gibbons versus Ogden, this court finds itself entrusted with a question not merely of law, but of the very fabric that binds our union. It concerns the scope and bounds of that grand article of the Constitution, the Commerce Clause, a clause pivotal to the harmony and unity of these United States. We observe, firstly, that the powers granted to Congress by the Constitution are elements of a living and active system, meant not to stagnate in the quagmire of overcautious interpretation, but to flourish in the light of a reasonable and practical understanding. It is with this guiding principle that we approach the interpretation of the Commerce Clause. The Constitution declares that Congress shall have the power to regulate commerce with foreign nations and among the several states. This court recognizes that the term commerce is a pliable one, not limited merely to the buying and selling of goods, but extending to all intercourse and navigation. Moreover, when this intercourse crosses state boundaries, it becomes, undeniably, interstate in nature. Thus, the operation of vessels such as those of Mr. Gibbons, traversing as they do between states, falls under the purview of the federal government. In the case of the laws of New York, granting exclusive privileges contrary to this interpretation, we find a clear and troubling encroachment upon the prerogatives of Congress. The grant of such monopolistic privileges, insofar as they apply to the navigation and commerce between states, is contrary to that law which binds us all, the Constitution of the United States. Therefore, it is the opinion of this court that the act of the State of New York, in granting exclusive navigation rights to Mr. Ogden, is inconsistent with, and therefore repugnant to, the laws of Congress constitutionally enacted. We hold that the federal license held by Mr. Gibbons takes precedence, and that the New York law, insofar as it interferes with the federal regulation, is void. It is the hope and expectation of this court that this decision shall cast a guiding light upon the path of our young republic, ensuring that the stream of commerce, vital to our nation's prosperity and growth, flows unimpeded by the narrow interests of particular states. Let the decision of this day serve as a testament to our enduring commitment to the Constitution and to the principles of federalism that form the bedrock of our Union.